Can you imagine being hospitalized or hearing your own children plotting their inheritance behind your back? Joshua Reinhold, in his 70s, experienced this shocking betrayal. But what he did next not only stunned everyone in the hospital, but also taught them a life lesson they would never forget. And how did Joshua respond to this heartbreaking revelation? Stay with us till the end and I will answer your how. Number 1. Betrayal and reflection. Joshua Reinhold, a 70-year-old man, is confined to a hospital bed. While lying there, he overhears his own children quietly arranging their inheritance. The word spears his heart as a wave of shock and betrayal floods over him. In that vulnerable time, Joshua's mind wanders into thought. He reflects on the events of his life, the decisions he has taken, and the connections he has fostered. Joshua makes a resolute commitment to rise beyond the sorrow of his children's avarice. He resolves to embrace life with vigor, pledging to live each day without regret. With this new viewpoint, he embarks on a voyage of self-discovery, trying to find meaning and happiness despite his children's harsh conduct. Number 2. A life of struggles and love. Born into a humble background, Joshua's parents toiled as blue-collar workers, imparting in him a strong work ethic. Determined to overcome life's obstacles, he fought tirelessly to realize his aspirations. Fate intervened when he crossed paths with Nora, an intellectual and studious young woman. Their chance encounter blossomed into love, and they exchanged vows in marriage. Nora's passion for writing led her to become a renowned author, bringing them both success and fulfillment. With their dreams taking flight, they ventured away from the city's hustle and bustle, settling into a serene countryside abode. In this picturesque setting, Joshua and Nora forged a life of contentment, surrounded by nature's beauty. Their love endured the passing years, weathering the storms of life together. Though their journey had its share of challenges, their unwavering bond remained a testament to the power of love and commitment. Number 3. Loss and loneliness. Tragic events occur as Nora's condition deteriorates, eventually leading to her death. Joshua feels profoundly lonely as a result of the death of his beloved wife. His boys Dante and Sebastian make their presence felt at this vulnerable moment. When they go to see Joshua in the hospital, they have to make a difficult decision about his care. Rather than bringing him home, where he could find comfort and familiarity, they recommend hiring a private nurse. Their idea, though well-intended, has a feeling of detachment and realism about it. During this difficult time, Joshua's heart longs for the warmth and comfort of family, wishing for the hug of his children. He can't help but feel a sting of sadness as he listens to their proposal, questioning the strength of their connection. Joshua seeks refuge in his own thoughts in the face of loss and the loneliness that follows, considering the true meaning of family and the significance of human connection. Number 4. A chance encounter. Within the hospital, Joshua's gaze is drawn to a young girl named Ellen, who sits beside her dying mother, Kate, with tears flowing down her cheeks. Ellen tells that her mother was in a horrific accident and the necessary therapy is very expensive. As he listens to Ellen's dilemma, Joshua feels a wave of pity fills up within him. Despite his personal difficulties, he reaches a helping hand, bringing relief and empathy in their hour of need. Joshua sees the fragility of life and the universal need for compassion at that moment. He pledges to stand by their side, a guiding light at their darkest hour, determined to make a difference. The fortuitous encounter sparks Joshua's desire to ease the pain of others, demonstrating that even in the midst of personal turmoil, a compassionate heart may find consolation in aiding those in need. But before going further into the video, if you watched this video till now, that means you definitely like this video. And if you did, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe buttons below. Meanwhile, let's jump back into the video. Number 5. Confrontation and decision. Dante and Sebastian's true colors of avarice and enmity emerge during a heated altercation outside Joshua's hospital bed. Joshua opens the door and confronts his boys, unable to accept their behavior any longer. He expresses his disappointment and displeasure, casting light on their selfish behavior. A significant revelation dawns on Joshua at that time, prompting him to emphasize what actually matters: family and compassion. He resolves to take action and support Ellen and her ailing mother in order to make a positive difference. Joshua recognizes the need for empathy and the importance of providing a helping hand. At this critical juncture, he initiates a chain of events that would change not only his own life, but also the lives of those in need, reinforcing the power of love and kindness. Number 6. The will and its impact. In a surprising turn of events, Joshua summons a lawyer to the hospital to draft his will, leaving his sons Dante and Sebastian taken aback by his decisions. As the lawyer documents Joshua's wishes, it becomes clear that his primary concern lies not in accumulating wealth, but in making a meaningful impact. Joshua bequeaths $5,000 to each of his children, a modest sum that symbolizes his love and acknowledgement. However, the true weight of his intentions manifests when he directs a substantial amount of $150,000 to be transferred for Kate's treatment. When confronted with the repercussions of Joshua's will, Dante and Sebastian explode in rage and threaten legal action. Their dreams of reversing the will are shattered, however, when the lawyer confirms its legality. Joshua remains steadfast in his choice, pleading with the lawyer to transfer the authorized monies to the clinic for Kate's treatment. Joshua begins a fresh chapter in his life with a selfless act. He spends his remaining years with Kate and Ellen, finding tremendous meaning and satisfaction in their company. Joshua discovers a sense of fulfillment that had previously escaped him, free from the constraints of his children's avarice and surrounded by affection. In his final act, he reshapes his legacy, emphasizing the value of family and the importance of passing on love and support to the next generation. The impact of Joshua's will reverberates far beyond material possessions, leaving an indelible mark on the lives of his loved ones, reminding them of his unwavering devotion and the power of selflessness. Number 7. Consequences and closure. Dante and Sebastian, spurred by rage and disillusionment, react violently to Joshua's will, even threatening legal action. Their attempts to challenge the will, however, are quickly foiled by the lawyer, who affirms the legitimacy and validity of Joshua's decisions. With the legal issues resolved, Joshua turns his attention to his final wish, delivering a large sum of money to the clinic for Kate's therapy. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Joshua begs the lawyer to accelerate the proceedings so that Kate can obtain the critical medical attention she needs. With this burden lifted from his shoulders, Joshua begins a new chapter in his life. He spends his remaining years providing comfort and assistance to both Kate and Ellen. He discovers a revitalized sense of purpose and happiness throughout their joint trip. The link they make serves as a light of hope in the face of life's difficulties, reminding Joshua of the immense impact one person can have on others. Joshua recognizes that his actions have made a huge difference in Kate and Ellen's life as he watches their courage and tenacity. They established a loving and supporting environment for one another, finding solace in one another's companionship. Number 8. Legacy and reflection. The absence of Joshua's children becomes a sharp reality in the closing chapter of his life. Despite this, his grandchildren continue to visit him quietly, realizing the value of genuine connection. Joshua's calm death creates a lasting impact, as his altruistic efforts echo in Kate and Ellen's lives. His assistance with Kate's recovery gives them hope and relief in their precarious situation. Joshua's enduring compassion and devotion to family serve as a striking reminder of the value of kindness in the relationships that bind us well. His life acts as an inspiration to others, encouraging them to embrace empathy and prioritize the well-being of those in need. Though his own children may have missed the chance to learn from this example, Joshua's profound impact on Kate, Ellen, and his grandchildren ensures that his spirit of love and generosity lives on. As time passes, his legacy serves as a testament to the transformative power of compassion, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of those he touched.